Answer functions are on. Message 1.
Dave, there's a turd in my box. You don't get here within 5 minutes, it's flushed.
This is the Pooh film.
Oh, I don't think I could do that. I just couldn't. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
I just, it's something which I just couldn't contemplate doing.
In the Benjo, reading no nature in the toilet, sitting down, absorbed page after page, forgetting time, forgetting my bottom, relax. Detritus flopping out into water, better than pushing and squeezing, nervous, self-conscious. Better forget and read a book. Let your behind take care of itself. Better than hemorrhoids, a good volume of poetry.
Ugh, oh dear. Yes. Okay, that's my turd. Ugh. Very humiliating thing to watch one's own turd. Saved by the Bell. Of course, my bog tilts a little bit to the left, hence it's kind of grouping around to our right. Stage right has got a kind of a kink to it. I'm glad it's not moving, which is a plus. That's a hungover turd after a party last night of much beer and little food, except a petrol station run to get about 10 quid's worth of chocolate, which I mostly consumed about 4 in the morning. So that's high fat content. It'll probably be a very chocolatey flavoured turd if any rats start gnawing away.
Oh God, that's our toilet. I can't think of anything profound to say about my turd at all. It doesn't look very substantial. It's definitely a girl's poo. It's almost a child's poo. There's no structure to it at all, is there? It's just a mess. It's completely chaotic. I wish I'd hoovered before you did this. Ah! That's like worms. I think it was the difference between the first and the second cup of coffee in the morning. But bearing in mind I'd been very constipated the day before and I hadn't crapped, I think that's what you got for it. And I'd eaten eggs the day before as well. But I usually do about at least 2 a day. Like that. And that's probably really unhealthy. I don't know. I've never spoken to anybody about whether that's healthy or not. I don't think it is because it has no structure to it. I don't know. I suppose if you were going to characterise somebody's turds to them, I'd say that turd was enormously appropriate to me at the moment. Because it's messy and chaotic and it doesn't really, it's just there really, isn't it? It's not doing anything interesting at the moment. No, it looks like sea worms. Like the shape they leave on the sand.
It's not a question of embarrassment, it's a function which everybody does, and it's not something which requires much discussion. I've been around, you know. I've been through all the counter group movement in the 60s. Well, it's got to do with people exposing themselves and laying things bare. It's an individual's personal, intimate details, which is, is just as bad as the long-range cameras. Well, let's put it this way. There are certain acts of intimacy that people perform which they prefer to keep intimate. It's like having sex, making love. It's not a subject of great interest. I honestly don't believe that people would want to watch a subject like that. in China when the emperor, the baby emperor, did his poos. They had 2 physicians to come round and inspect it. And from that point of view, that there is a bit of sense, because your excretions can depict the state of your health. But we've advanced a little bit since then. That's the whole point about it. It's not an interesting subject. That's the best that I can say about it.
Oh dear, I can only apologise. I feel I've let you down, really, haven't I? It's not that impressive. It's got no shape, no form, there's no one whole lump there. Quantity, Dave, is it an adequate quantity? Oh dear, it really has no shape, does it? It's quite unpleasant. Definite vegetarian poo, you can tell that though. But I still somehow feel that I wouldn't like to be judged just on that one performance, because it's not my best. Because there's more to me than that. That is like you're seeing the worst of me, really. You know, I'm quite a nice bloke. And also, that is not my toilet. My toilet is a lot cleaner than that. How do I compare then in like with the other dumps that you've done, you've seen? Am I quality dump, or am I sort of pretty unhealthy, really, and quite unattractive? Because I feel that is obviously a man with soft hands dump, no calluses on those hands, a man that doesn't often get up out of his chair, very unmuscular dump. But obviously it had an hour and a half to degrade, so it was a lot better. If you'd got around here a bit quicker, Dave, that dump would have been perfect, one shape, fine, great log. It was lovely, Dave. I'm glad you made me watch that. What a great film.
And we have Lisa! I like my poo because it's brown. And I like the flush bit when it flushes away. Because I like my poo, it flushes away in a nice noise. It goes into a sewer. What's a sewer? What's brown sounds like a bell? Dung. Poo's funny. It's just funny. Don't know why. Food is poo. And poo is food. The smelliest poo in the whole world is elephant poo. Giant poo is the same size as me.